A chair. A chair.
Stick here, man?
I think I am. Yeah, sure.
A couple of them, at least.
That's fine. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hey. Welcome to the beginning of our FanX 2015 press conference. Yay! All right, we're going to be starting here in just a few moments. Dan and Brian have arrived, but before we get to that, we'd like to introduce some really fantastic people. Want to come up here and make some introductions here? I'm still not quite ready. I'm close.
Hi.
Hi.
How's everybody doing? I'm so nervous. I don't want to do this. Everybody having fun?
Yeah!
What? Mad Crush. Big fan when I was a kid. There's, we'll talk later. Anyway, so I'm Adam Simon. Nice to meet everybody. Screenwriter and actor. Shameless plug because this guy needs a little more time. My buddy Rob Pryor up here. My film Synapse comes out in theaters July. Wrote it, I'm in it, sci-fi action thriller. It's awesome, synapsefilm.com. And my other film, Man Down, that I wrote is starring Shia LaBeouf, Gary Oldman, Kate Mara, and Jai Courtney. So I'm here supporting my buddy Rob Pryor. Let's give it up for Rob Pryor. Poke your head out here. Rob is baking a cake for everybody today. That's why he's wearing the apron. Yeah. So Rob is an ambidextrous artist. He paints with both hands at the same time, sometimes different paintings at the same time. And you can see Rob performing on stage with Tech9, Imagine Dragons, a bunch of other artists. So what he's going to be doing today is, as we are buying time for our other friends to come in here. We got one more thing. What's that?
Somebody's got to run to the room and get my paintbrushes.
Where's your room, Rob? Ladies and gentlemen, stand-up comedian Will Rubio is going to now run up to Rob's room. What room number? Wait, Will, wait. What room number?
Did I give it to you?
No. Rob's room number is. Okay, everybody say, run, Will! Run, Will! Run! That's a terrible run. Run, Will. As soon as Rob gets paintbrushes, I'll hop up here and we'll count them down. I have given Rob 15 minutes. I'm giving Rob 15 minutes to complete this painting of the Batman. So as soon as the brushes get back up here, we will get that started.
I apologize for the delay, and if Dan Farr is in that room, don't beat me up.
There we go. So thank you guys all for being here, and excited to show you the painting when it's done.
No, I'm gonna turn around.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna turn this thing around so you can see Rob doing this thing as soon as we get the brushes. And have fun. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah! We're going to be starting here in about 3 or 4 minutes. At that point, you guys can just relax, watch the video, enjoy. Wait, what? You guys want to hear one of my jokes again? Yes. Yes. She's not even here. Whoa, your microphone just slid down. Okay. Right? We're on nice. Hey. Hey. How you doing? All right. So this is new material. You guys never heard this. I would like to apologize because normally I have a lot more energy than I have. But last night I had the weirdest dream I've ever had in my life. I dreamt there was a muffler in a car, and I woke up exhausted. Woo! Oh, I love you guys. You're my favorite. The press is the best. You guys always enjoy my jokes. We'll start here in about 3 minutes. Thanks, guys. These guys are like the ghosts, speeding through sun calls. They say that's all.
We've done the fantasy breakfast in Denver. Over there. Make a choice and it's like I live here. Actually, I live in Utah. The one is there's nobody else around. It's just a couple of us with Brett. They're teaching the same genres at the ceremony. So we have other couples and we got X amount of minutes. If we can run our cameras while they which made it really nice. This one is just
I think we ought to have some Dan here. Yeah, he's back. See you soon. Nope. Right there. Oh. Dan, what do you want to do in the meeting? Let me do this.
Excuse me, sorry.
Jared? Who's Jared? Bring his groceries. Anything that was over there? No? Yes. Absolutely. So
Thank you guys for being patient with us. We are almost ready to start here. We're starting in just a second. But I have a little announcement to tell you guys. Usually in the morning, my morning routine is when I get naked in the morning, the shower usually gets turned on. What? That's not true. All right. It's a little cold. It's a little cold. We're just waiting here just for a few more people. We'll be starting in just a second. Thank you guys for your patience. Thank you.
Oh, he's going to tell That's just fine. Oh, okay.
You know what?
That's right.
I will. And we're giving this away. Yeah. So. This is going to be an experiment.
Tell me when you're set. Good? Good. Chair. All right. So, Rob is an artist in the true sense of the word, so he likes to use whatever he has at his disposal, which today, in this case, yes, his brushes, but he doesn't have his paint palettes, he's got a chair, he's got a rag, he's got his hands and toothbrushes. So that's how he's going to be completing this thing of the Batman.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's going to be amazing. So we're going to count him down. How's everybody doing? Where do you want this? Just set this right? Oh, look at that. Just kind of, yeah, do a little thing. We're improvising, doing all kinds of stuff here. So, all right, we're going to count Rob down. Hey, Rob. It's like 20. All right. 12 minutes. So, all right, you ready? Okay, we're going to count him down from 5. Everybody going to count him down. Ready? Here we go.
Hold on. Don't count me down. Just a minute.
What are you doing? Just so you know, he has the Sesame Street theme song on repeat. That's what he comes to. You ready? You can't hear me. Okay. All right. Ready? Here we go. Okay. Ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Keep it track.
All right, keep it track, guys. By 12 minutes of this, we want to welcome you to the press conference of FanX 2015. We're excited to have you guys here. This is going to be our best one yet. We're super excited. We like to say that we're honored to have Mayor Becker here. He's also here. We also have Operation Underground Railroad. And I'd like to turn the time over to Dan and Brian. Everybody give up for Dan and Brian. These two guys bring the sexy and intelligence to Comic-Con. Here they are.
He's always such a joker. You know, I'm still picturing that joke you started us all off with in my mind.
Thanks to Brian for that one.
It's helping me. I don't know if I'm more nervous or less nervous, you know, the whole thing. But anyway, we're sure glad that you guys are here. This is such an amazing turnout. We've been so lucky to have the support from the city, and we actually would like to turn the time over to Mayor Becker. He's going to talk to you a little bit about heroes, right? So come on over.
Thanks. Great to see all of you here. I've got to tell you, well, this is a relatively recent endeavor in Salt Lake City. This is changing our world. So I want to thank all of you who have been so involved with this for quite some time, and particularly obviously for Dan and for Brian for really bringing this to and elevating Salt Lake City in the way that you have. I wish I had worn an appropriate costume, but this is my costume for the day and for a lot of my work. You know, I've been watching the growth and really the spectacular rising, Phoenix-like rising, really, around our superheroes, around Comic-Con, and the incredible positive experience that it creates for so many people who participate in Salt Lake City and our whole region, but also for how much fun it creates in our city. It is a blast when this whole adventure is going on in Salt Lake City. So it's great having you here. It's great to be part of it in a small way, and have all the stars and kind of all the extraordinary efforts that go on. So in honor of that, I have with me a proclamation that I'm going to read. And to kind of formally kick it off here for Salt Lake City. Whereas Salt Lake City Comic-Con has brought to our capital city every sort of comic book, movie, and television hero, from captains of the Enterprise and leaders of the rebellion, to costume heroes and more doctors than you can shake a Dalek's plunger at. And whereas the comic books, movies, and television shows that inspired Salt Lake Comic-Con inspire the people of this city to become heroes in their own ways. We're looking forward to seeing how that might fly out over time. Whereas the great city of Salt Lake is welcoming of everyone who seeks to celebrate, share, and strengthen the arts and culture, whether through comics, crafts, movies, games, or stamp puck, unicorn, Deadpool costumes. And whereas Salt Lake Comic-Con's fun experience offers the heroes of Salt Lake City a place to congregate and inspire even more acts of heroism and creativity. Now therefore, I, Ralph Becker, Mayor of Salt Lake City, do hereby proclaim and recognize January 29th, 2015 as Salt Lake Comic-Con's Day of Heroes. And I'm urging my fellow citizens to observe this day by resolving to think and act like a hero, as Uncle Ben taught Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility. And who knows greater power than the tens of thousands of fans and artists here in Salt Lake City? It is our responsibility to remember to help those in need, to protect the weak, and to fight, as Superman said, for truth, justice, and the American way. If we all take the inspiration offered by days like today to heart and do our best to make the lives of our neighbors and fellow citizens just a little bit better, our city will surely become the best in all of time and space. So thank you all for all you've done to bring us here, and I'm going to sign this proclamation and deliver it to you. I should also mention that January 29th is the birth date of my father.
Oh, wow. A hero, right?
He is my hero. Great, thank you.
Thank you so much for that. This obviously belongs to all of you because you guys are the heroes that are making this happen. And we want to talk about another group of heroes. We have Doug Osmond here with us to talk about Operation Underground Railroad.
Thank you so much for having us. My name is Doug Osmond. I'm representing Tim Ballard today and everyone at Operation Underground Railroad. It's been an amazing 12 months for our foundation. For those of you that don't know who we are or what we do, we are a group of individuals that have gotten together. We use Navy SEALs, military, special ops, and we go undercover to rescue children that are kidnapped and are being sold in the human trafficking market. And so in the last 12 months, we've been able to personally rescue and pull out over 230 victims. And this year we plan on doubling or tripling that at a minimum. We'd like to even quadruple that as far as the victims are concerned. And it takes everybody. Tim would like to be here himself. He is our founder. He's a former CIA and Homeland Security agent. But 24 hours ago, we deployed him and a jump team to go undercover to rescue some children that are in need. So we found the ring, and so in the next 48 to 72 hours, we should hear word on how that went. So good thoughts and prayers are very much appreciated at this point. But they are in harm's way right now, but we want to wish them well, and hopefully they come out victorious and save these children. And again, it's just an honor to be part of this. Dan has been such a great supporter, and Comic-Con has been wonderful, and it's so cool to see all the costumes and and these heroes that are stepping up, and everyone can be a hero. That's the most beautiful thing about it. You don't have to go undercover to rescue kids, and you don't have to do grand things, but everyone can make a difference, and that's what's so wonderful about this. And I know that, on behalf of Operation Underground Railroad, if we can pull together and everyone can work together, we can make a difference and we can change the world and make it a better place. And I'm just grateful to be part of such an amazing group of people, and it is so wonderful to be here. So if you have any other questions, we'll be around hanging out, talking to you guys, and just would love to share our message of hope and bring a bright future to these wonderful children that are desperately needing our help. So thank you guys for having us here. We appreciate it. Hashtag our rescue, OUR rescue, or hashtag abolitionist. And you can find us on Facebook, Operation Underground Railroad, and Twitter, Instagram, all those. So yeah, please spread the word. We need everyone's help to do something. So thank you guys.
Okay, I did want to say, so Rob has graciously offered to donate this portrait for the Operation Underground Railroad. So when he's done with it, we'll put it up for auction and raise some more money for a very powerful cause. We had a couple of us had opportunities to see the movie, the Abolitionist, that they showed on Tuesday. Very powerful story. It's hard to watch. It's hard to see what's happening, but it touches your heart to know that there's people out there looking after some, these children that nobody was looking after, and these children that they've never met, and to have that in their heart to do it, it's a very, very powerful movement.
Yeah, the thing I want to say about the Operation Underground Railroad is that you think, well, a few hundred people, how can you make a difference when there's hundreds of thousands of children at risk? And what is awesome about what they're doing is they're sending a strong message that it's not okay, and that everybody is in high alert because nobody knows who's going to be hit next. And they have such a top-notch team. And we're talking Navy SEALs and CIA, and these are some serious firepower that's going in there. And so I really love the way we can take this message and send those kind of people a clear message that it's not okay. So one more round of applause, please. So we're really excited about FanX today, and we feel like this is going to be our best show ever. We have taken a look at everything in our product mix and our offering to the people of Salt Lake City and Utah in this region. And we feel like we've got our best guests. We have resolved, I can say clearly, we have resolved any issues around getting into the building in an expeditious way, and we're excited about that. RFID technology, we'll talk more about that later. It's going to be a great event. We've got a more intimate and exclusive thing planned this weekend, which means a smaller venue and limited ticket sales. So we're going to be selling out in the next day or two. And to give you some idea on the ticket sales, we've been tracking it very closely, and almost like on a daily basis, we have been tracking April FanX 2014, which means, with half the space and smaller tickets, that we're definitely going to sell this event out, which is really positive because it's going to be intimate and people are going to have a great time. So we thank the community for the support here. So now we're going to talk about some of the celebrity guests, and we have just a world-class roster here. Some of people talk about the heroes that they have grown up with and the TV celebrities and so on. And some of those people are here today, and we want to welcome them warmly.
We do want to take 1 second. We're going to count Rob down here to see at the end of this painting here. So let's.
All right. And while all that was going on, actually, Doug Osmond and I go way back. It was crazy to run into this guy today. He's an incredible man. He's a really good friend, and it's very moving, this project he's involved with. So I would urge all of you guys, aside from the media outlets and getting it out to people, but that you guys personally would reach into your pockets and donate. I'm going to be doing that today. I'm also reaching out to the studios who represent the 2 films that we're doing, and we're going to reach out today as well. So
I just want to say that, you know, it's crazy.
Do it. Do it.
No, the stories are classified. I'm working classified. We're good. But there are nearly 2 million children in sex slavery right now. It is the fastest growing criminal enterprise in the world. It's billions and billions of dollars are made every year exploiting these children. And so, you know, when Adam says, please donate, all of the money that we raise here and the painting and everything, 100% of the money that we raise here today is going to go to save the children. So please, you know, anything you can do would be wonderful. But, you know, thank you for having us. But it is a worldwide problem. It happens right here in Utah. You know, it's not overseas, it's everywhere. So there's 100,000 plus children in the United States being trafficked in the United States, and thousands of children are brought in every single year to be exploited for sex. So we've got to make a difference, and it's going to take everybody being a hero to stand up and make a difference. So thank you guys so much again for having us.
trying to segue and transition after that's a little difficult. So, but we're going to do this and just knowing that it's going to a good cause. So, Rob, we are going to count you down from 10, my man. I cut him down like 5 minutes, so this is, yeah, I'm sorry.
We're at the last 10?
We're at the last 10. This is it. So here we go. Here we go. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm done. It's over.
I love you all. Hey, this is the greatest convention in the world. I want you guys to give Dan, Brian, everybody the biggest hand. And I want to make sure that we break windows with this yellow. I'm serious. I want to break windows. I want to see all these windows shatter, chandeliers come down, maybe not kill anybody. That would be good. All right, 1, 2, 3. Hold on. A little louder. That was so. 1, 2, 3.
Rob used to be a high school cheerleader. He was like that, but yeah. He got a lot of fun. Okay, so we're gonna run a video real quick, and then we'll have our celebrities come and say a few words to you. So we're going to invite our guests up. Let me call my name. Glenn Moshower.
Yes,
We'll have you stand up here and we'll call everybody up.
You have to salute Glenn.
General, obviously, yes. Yeah. Okay, Michelle Nichols. She's amazing, I'll tell you. Mark Pellegrino.
Hello, and it's a pleasure to be here with you. It's always a pleasure to see truckers live long and prosper.
Of course, you know Rob Pryor. Jeff Parnell. Rick, Mike, we have you coming up? Okay. Let's see. Don Rosa. Very nice. Okay. Is there anybody on this in here? Rob. Oh, Rob. Oh, there you go. Yeah. There we go. Rob Paulson. There we go. So we're just going to let him take 1 minute to just say hello, and we'll continue on.
I was very happy to be on a plane with Ralph Macchio yesterday. So it was the Karate Kid up front and the Kung Fu guy in the back. So come see my Kung Fu. I'll teach you a little Kung Fu. You'll get healthy. Before I say anything, my wife suggested that I stand at a strategic angle because she said if you don't stand in a particular way, it's going to look as though you're beginning to lose your hair. So how is this angle? Is that working? I am thrilled to be here, Dan Clark. Thank you so much. I was here for the inaugural outing, and it has been booming ever since. I've been keeping track. Just thrilled to be here, thrilled to be alive. Love the fans, and it's a great chance to just watch all day long people with these enormous smiles approaching the table. That's the blessing in it for me. I'm thrilled to be here. Thank you so much.
So the solution to hair loss is to spike your hair and not stand under any overhead lighting. Yeah, it's rare in a big event like this that you can feel like you're at home and that you're kind of being amongst friends and family. And I've really felt at home and welcome here since I've been here the last 24 hours. And it's my first time to Salt Lake City, awesome town. Awesome costumes, we're digging that. I can't wait to see more of that. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys out there on the floor.
Thank you so much, and it's an honor to be here with you. I'll be happy to sign, looking forward to signing autographs for you and to speak with you individually. Thank you for being trekkers all these years, and that we all survived it and we're still here. And live long and prosper.
Hi, speaking of hair loss, my name is Jess Harnell. I am a cartoon voice actor, and I'm here. I've been on tons and tons and tons of cartoons. You can find out which ones when you come see me at the con. I'm like the voice of everybody's childhood, and what's great about this is the way to prove to people that the voice of your childhood looks like the lead singer of a Bon Jovi tribute band. So, please come out. I'll see you at the con. Have a great time. Woo!
My name's Don Rosa. If you were all Europeans, you'd be much more impressed, because that's where my work is known. I'm really honored to be here after listening to those opening remarks. I really didn't, this is my first time here. I really didn't know what this convention represented. Really impressive. But I'm also thrilled to be here because for 20 years, people have been telling me I look like Christopher Lloyd, and I'm going to see Narf.
That's about as good as it gets right there. Unlike Jesse, I'm not president of the Hair Club for Men. However, my name is Rob Paulson, and I make my living doing cartoon voices as well. And so you can also say that your childhood as a middle-aged white guy who is beyond excited to be up here. Did you know Michelle Nichols is here? Yeah. This is such a thrill. Anyway, so yeah, you got 2/3 of the Animaniacs here. Dot is back on. One, two, three.
Hello, Salt Lake City! And I also want to add, I have a Star Trek Check Connection 2. This is true, but you might not want to print it. My next door neighbor is William Shatner, who legitimately thinks I'm Gene Simmons from Kiss.
And on that happy note, I'm a turtle, so cowabunga, nar, pinky, blah, blah, blah. We'll see you downstairs and live long and perspire. Prosper.
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting each and every one of you, so make sure you stay around. It's been a pleasure to create the character for Star Trek, and to have worked with such wonderful people on such a great show. It's been my pleasure, and I thank you all, and I look forward to talking with each and every one of you. If you just hang in there. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, I missed this. Who are we painting? It's going Operation Underground. And, you know, thank you guys for being here. Come by the booth. I'm blessed to be here with a fantastic group. What's up, bro?
Nice to see you, my friend.
See? Don't know. Thank you all, and I hope you guys have a really good time.
Okay, so we're going to just talk real quick about kind of the mix of FanX, and then we're going to open up to questions. And so thanks for your patience. Thanks for being here. So the fan experience is just a little different flavor of what we do in September. Of course, we have our third event planned for 2015, but we're not here to talk about that. So fan experience is what we're, shaping into what is more intimate and exclusive experience. It's not about having huge numbers; it's about having huge experiences. And so we have, not only do we have a really great guest lineup, but we've got some fantastic comic creators. We've got 150 hours of panels planned, and we've got the amazing Doctor Who Ultimate Experience. It's such a pleasure that we're able to bring in Matt Smith and Billy Piper and Karen Gillan all on the stage. That's just such an exciting event, and we've been trying to get Matt for quite a while now, and he's finally going to be here. So we've got these great panels and lots of great vendors on the show floor. You're going to be able to go through and get your pictures taken and get your autographs. The cosplay that we have to offer this time is, I think, the best we've had, and we've got a really great surprise in terms of our cosplay contest. That if you've ever been before, this is such a great event. It's always jam-packed, and we brought in some really great cosplay celebrities to be judges and participate on the floor. So if you like all these awesome people in costumes, come to our show, and we're just going to blow your mind, because every superhero and villain under the sun is going to be on that floor this weekend.
Yeah.
One last thing I'm going to say, I want to thank Brian publicly. He's, as I look at the organization and things we do, my thing is to kind of look at what's the opportunities, who are the people to work with, and all that. And Brian's the one that brings order to it all, and I really appreciate that. But at this point, once again, thank you for your support. You guys make such an amazing event for us, and want to turn the time over for a few questions if you guys want to do that.
How are things with those folks in San Diego?
Our goal is to create a bit of a bromance with San Diego. And so we've actually met in person, and we can't talk about the details of the settlement, but we got together face to face and realized, hey, we're all pretty decent people trying to make a difference in the world with pop culture. And so we think that we're going to successfully settle that in a way that's good for everybody, especially you guys.
Yeah.
come on.
I've had the pleasure of working with you guys since the beginning. It's one of the best organizations I've worked with. I've done a lot of conventions around the country. I'm particularly impressed with the Operation Underground Railroad that you're involved in, and I'm curious to know if you plan on extending into more activism and helping out the community, not just here, but maybe around the country.
I'll take that. If you go to our website, you'll see that we have made significant contributions in cash and in kind, and with our Hero Dash that we've supported over 40 community nonprofit organizations. We're very proactive about providing tickets, not only so staff people can go for these nonprofits that don't make a lot of money, but also that they can use that to raise money for their organization. And we're talking tens of thousands of tickets that we've given away in what is accounting to nearly $1 million of in-kind support over the last 2 years.
At this time, I think we're going to turn the time over to the celebrities. You know, they're the ones you guys have really come here to see. I think where are we going for the? Okay,
all right. So what we're going to do, if you guys will just remain seated, okay, we're going to have the celebrities go back to these back tables. Once they're sit down, once they sat down, you guys will have a chance to go back, talk to them, ask them some questions. I know that I want to have Rob and Jess do a voicemail for me on my phone. But if you guys will just kind of clear out a little ways here, just remain where you're sitting. They're going to go down and sit down right now. Just give us a few moments here, and then once they're sitting, I'll let you know. You guys go back and ask them some questions. Thank you for being here, everybody.